guys, and welcome to G Says right here on the Toy Insider YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I have one question for you, just one question. Have you wubbled today? That's a crazy question, right? But have you wubbled today? Okay, so I had this WubbleX that is really fun. It's a lot of fun to do, and I just kind of want to briefly talk about the Wubble, because when I ask you, have you wubbled today, either you could have WubbleX'd, you could have just regular wubbled, you could have super wubbled, you could have glowed in the dark wubble. There are so many different kinds of wubble, and this amazing company continues to put out, I think, great products that offer a lot of fun for the kids, also for the big kids. So let me tell you briefly about our experience with the Wubble. I probably should be undoing this because I'm a talker, you know, so let me tell you briefly about our experience with Wubble. We first started with a glow-in-the-dark Wubble, and it was a lot of fun. We got it to glow in the dark. It did not relate well on camera that it was actually glowing in the dark. But in person, it was really cool. If I'm glittery, I'm sorry. My daughter just filmed a Lush, a Lush haul video in here, and there's glitter everywhere. So if I'm glittered up, you know, that's why. Our first experience was, it was cool. It glowed in the dark. The second experience was, the ball was not that strong. We burst the ball in probably 10 to 15 minutes, I think. We played with it a little bit, took it outside, we had it on the trampoline, it went over the fence, and then the next thing you know, it deflated. Now it comes with a patch kit, and we really didn't take the time to patch it up. We kind of counted our losses. But then they approached us and said, hey, why don't you check out the Super Wubble? And I was thoroughly impressed with the new and improved Super Wubble. It was a whole lot stronger. In fact, it held me. That's right, it held me on the Super Wubble. The girls used it as a chair. We also took it outside and threw it around, and it went over the fence again. But this time it did not pop, and so it's done really well. And then with this was something that I think is really cool, because this is something that you can do inside. I think this is something that you can kind of continue to work with too. You keep your helium tank here and fill it up as you need it. So one thing to remember is there's a lot of videos. We even have a video on this on our channel on how to do these. They have an official video that I would recommend. But you know, if you want to just have a fun project, it's been raining here in our area for the last 2 weeks. I know it's snow weather, it's winter weather for a lot of you. For us in the south, it's just cold and wet. But the cold is not really as cold as you have it, so I totally understand. But it would be perfect for like this indoor type over the weekend, have some fun. Buy a few of them and then kind of nickname each one as you care for your WubbleX and you watch it hover around and defy gravity. Okay, so this is what it comes with, and I know you're saying, hey, where's the big Wubble? I want to wubble today. Well, guess what? This is the Wubble. Check it out. So cool, right? This tiny little pink blob becomes a WubbleX, and you will inflate it. It comes with some stickers, and I highly recommend not just tossing these in the trash because you're like, my kid's just gonna put this on the wall. They're gonna put it on the door. I would use these to help regulate how much the WubbleX floats, because if you get too much in it, you can just simply place some of these stickers on the WubbleX, and that will kind of help bring it down, because you want it in a nice little hovering state. That's probably the best. You can have the most fun with it. Because if you fill it too much with helium, straight to the ceiling, and then the only person playing with it is, well, just super tall people. Okay, so it comes with a patch kit for you if you need that. It also comes with some jelly that you can place on here in order to get the tube. Oh, well, they included a second one. So that you can inflate it. So let me do that really quick. All right, as I'm doing that, put in the comments down below what your experience with Wubble is. Maybe your experience was a lot like our first one, which did not go over that well. And we were kind of like, there's the Wubble. But maybe some of yours is like ours with the second one, and it's like, oh man, that is so cool. Where is my jelly going? The jelly is stuck. Okay, and now we got it. So put in the comments down below what your experience was so far with the Wubble. Hopefully it's positive, and you're not watching this video like, come on man, Wubble. So there's a little tear off tab up here at the top that you have to flip. Hello. Have you wobbled today? Okay. I'm going to use this one. And then you want to make sure that when you insert it, you don't puncture the other side. So be really careful. This is so much fun. I'm glad I'm getting to do this again. Okay, so now it's time to blow it up. It's all the way in. Here we go. Look at that. Look at that. So much fun. Look at that. Okay, I don't want to get too much helium inside of it right away. So I'm going to kind of, whoa, I got this jelly now. Now the jelly comes out. Okay, so let me take it out. And you can do that. That's the cool thing about it. Let's see where yeah. What was I thinking? I should have known that we were not ready to take flight. Alright, so I'll just put this back in. Alright, give it some more. Dude, that is so cool. Okay, let's give it a shot now. There we go. Oh no. Oh no, I got too much. Okay, so if you do get too much, you can kind of play with it. Pass it around the room a little bit and maybe get some of the helium out by just moving around. And again, this is where those stickers will come in handy. Again, this is where some of those stickers will probably come in handy because I think you could just kind of weight it down just a little bit by placing a sticker on there. So we will go green WubbleX right here on top. Isn't that cool? Also, that's a great way to make sure the kids know which one is which, because if your kids are anything like my kids, they fight over which one is whose is whose. Even that wasn't enough. Alright, so I'm going to go pink now. Let's see how this goes. I hope I can successfully get this thing to float instead of doing this video and then it just rising, flying away. Alright, one more sticker, one more sticker. Alright, we'll go WubbleX over here. This is going to be good though. Alright, that's what I want right there. Something where I can just kind of tap it around, move it around, and then it doesn't go to the top of the ceiling and require a broom to get it down. Man, it's so much fun. I think the kids really had a lot of fun with it. I know my kids did. So you know what? Have you wobbled today? Well, if you haven't, go to your nearest toy store and maybe check this out, a WubbleX. You know what? It's really thin, so you might think that it'll pop easy. You know what? You do need to be a little bit more careful with this one. This isn't the Super Wubble, which is very tough. But you know what? You can have a lot of fun with it in your home. I have another question for you. So I've asked you if you've wobbled today, and probably, hopefully, after this video, you will be able to answer yes. The other question I have for you is, have you subscribed to the Toy Insider's newsletter, their email newsletter? If the answer is no, you need to go to their website, thetoyinsider.com, look for that little contact form, enter your name, email address. That way you can be sent a regular newsletter from the Toy Insider. It offers a wealth of knowledge because you know what, the Toy Insider, well, they're just toy experts pretty much. And you can get a regular newsletter sent to you with all kinds of good information, even other parents you can find out from the other Toy Insider parents. They have blogs and things like that that you can read. So I highly encourage you to do so. Thank you guys so much for watching, commenting, and liking this video. And you know what? Share it. Share the love. Share the WubbleX love. And we'll see you next time, guys. Bye!